I want to first start by addressing my previous video about BLM. I didn't intend on making political videos until I exhausted writing about philosophical material. I knew I'd get around to making a similar video eventually. Considering current events, I decided I might as well rationalize my opinions sooner rather than later. I put a ton of research into it, so please watch it. That goes for all of my videos, really. They're video essays, all thousands of words long, covering discussions I find important. Today's important topic: when to care. Friends and family of mine have often noted that they rarely, if ever, have seen me visibly upset or stressed out. This primarily has to do with my beliefs and mindset when interfacing with the world. I have peace in God and subscribe to Stoic philosophy, which in application is the use of rational thought to determine how I should act, think, and feel. The logical conclusion of Stoicism is somewhat of a non-spiritual Western version of Buddhism. Buddhists believe the path to enlightenment is through the practice and development of morality, meditation, and wisdom. Buddhists believe that life is subject to impermanence, suffering, and uncertainty. Enlightenment is when a Buddhist finds the truth about life and stops being reborn because they have reached nirvana. Okay, so remove nirvana, rebirth, enlightenment, and you basically have Stoic philosophy. Why does Stoicism matter in regards to stress? It's helped me tremendously to rationalize what is and isn't worth caring about. Most importantly, I feel enlightened to the fact that stress is a result of irrationality. No, I'm not talking about acute stress, like when you're being attacked and your cortisol and adrenaline spike. That's real, and you should act that way. I'm speaking specifically about the more mundane forms of stress. All can fall into one of two categories. 1. It's out of your control. Something existential that affects you in a substantial way. 2. It is in your control. In this case, your actions determine the outcome. It's essential that you determine which category a specific stress falls into so that you can handle it properly. If it falls into category 1, why are you worrying about it in the first place? Sit back, relax, wait for the outcome. Then react accordingly. If it's under category 2, again, why are you worrying about it? React accordingly, then you can sit back, relax, and wait for the outcome. In other words, start doing whatever it is you need to do in order to receive the outcome that you want. In both scenarios, stressing about the outcome is counterproductive and inconsequential. Thus, the stress is irrational and superfluous. It's either out of your control or within your control. The way I see it, that's a win-win. There is no reason to worry if you cannot change the outcome, and there is no reason to worry when you have the power to change the outcome. With all this talk about ration and cold, uncaring logic, is there any room for emotion? Certainly there must be. Emotions are instinctive states of mind deriving from one's circumstance, mood, or relationship. Does this mean your emotions are subject to the whim of circumstance and controlling such variables as effort and futility? No. Emotions are a reflection of your state of mind. When state of mind changes, so too do emotions. The ideal state of mind is what Christians call peace, and Buddhists call enlightened. It's a state of acceptance. Acceptance that the world is suffering, and to live is to suffer. We should not attempt to avoid suffering, as it is not something that we can avoid. The sooner you understand, the sooner you can come to terms with any and all life events that are thrown at you. When negative emotions arise, simply stop caring. That's literally all you have to do. Anytime you get mad, sad, anxious, jealous, etc. Stop caring. It's natural for negative emotions to arise, but to linger on them, like stress, is counterproductive, inconsequential, irrational, and superfluous. The realization that life is suffering also means you become infinitely grateful for any and all positives life throws at you. Nothing good in life is guaranteed. They are miracles you get to experience them at all. Gratitude is the mother of happiness and goodness. It is neither possible to be happy nor good if you are not grateful. It's incredibly hard to feel upset when you live in a state of constant gratitude. What do I care about? I care about my friends, family, and community. I care about my mind, body, and spirit. I care about being a good and accomplished man. I feel great pride and many positive emotions regarding all of these subjects. When something goes wrong, however, say I fail to reach a goal, or a friend lets me down, sure, I'll do things differently in response to failure. But, on an emotional level, I am unaffected. I do not care. I was never entitled to reach that goal, or to have the perfect friend. The sooner you realize you are entitled to nothing in this life, the happier you will be. Thanks for watching.